shall survive. And the last but definitely not least, the Illinois Casino. Ladies and gentlemen, all over top 25 on the 10 over 25 all I know what you are feeling right now. You can have that, but I'm feeling the pressure, right? Let's go back to it. Let's start with our keynote speaker. Let's start with our keynote speaker. Now, our keynote speaker will be further introduction, but let me give my personal info because this is a good friend of mine. He is the country lead of Ocean Center Philippines, which was launched last June 20. And also now, recently, he is the non-executive director of Human Rights International. Human Rights International. And so our keynote speaker is awarded with some committees.
First and foremost, let me apologize for my voice. I did not do a shouting or during the National Maritime Week. I just had to get my voice right now. First, my warmest salutations to the distinguished guests present with us today. Honorable Department of Migrant Workers Assistant Secretary for Sea-Based Services, Attorney General Papalina, sir. Manila STCW Office Executive Director, Mr. Samuel Banana. President of the Philippine Association of Bank Institutions, I saw him a while ago. Mr. Samuel Banana, sir. Associated Philippine Seafarers Union, National Vice President for Operations, Attorney General Humphrey Morales. Executive Director 3 of the PFW National Bank Polytechnic, Sir Victor de Rosario. Honorable Melissa Marcino, Congressman of the 19th Congress of OFW Party List. And to our colleagues from the shipping business, Dr. Jeff Rex Carabujan, President and the Chairman of Internship Navigation Training Center. Ms. Josephine Ray, Founder and Managing Director of the Blue Platform. Captain Juan Antonio Torre, President of Cebu Gems Innovation and Training Development Center. Captain George Parawan, CEO of Integrated Maritime Practical Assessment Center. And of course, Mr. Michael Strabo, President of STI Maritime Training Academy, Vice President of US. To my colleague and friend, Mr. Michael Espargo, who with his team worked tirelessly to make this momentous event possible. And most importantly, to our finalists and awardees of the 10 outstanding maritime students of the Philippines 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Today, we celebrate 20 extraordinary maritime students whose hard work, perseverance, and community spirit set them apart. You embody not just academic rigor, but the values of leadership, service, and resilience. Truly, the future of the maritime industry shines bright with you on board. But let me pose a challenge. You should not be the exception. You should be the example. Excellence should not stop with the 20 of you. It should be rippled across every classroom, every training center, and every bridge and edge around the world. I want to take you back to when I was in your shoes as a cadet, facing the same question you will soon encounter in your first interviews. Next. Why do you want to be a seafarer? For me, the answer was not simple at all. Yes, I wanted to uplift my family, and yes, I wanted to see the world. But deep down, I knew it was a calling. A calling to be part of something bigger, to be the unseen engine of the global economy. And yet, let me be honest, the sea will test the calling. I still remember my first storm on board a boat carrier in the Indian Ocean. Waves slammed against our hull, and in that moment, my textbooks did not matter. What mattered was courage, teamwork, and a sense of purpose that kept me steady at the helm. Next, please. Seafaring will shake your very core, question your long-held beliefs, sit down to your principles, and alter your concept of living. That is why I urge you, if your reason to go at sea is only external, money, travel, family expectations, you may find it hard to weather the storms. But if your reason is anchored in purpose, you will not only survive, you will thrive. As you prepare to embark on your careers, know that the maritime industry is undergoing transformations never seen before. According to the recent UNCTAD RMP Review Maritime Transport 2025, after a modest 2.2% growth in 2024, the global seaborne trade is expected to slow to 0.5% this year, and before averaging just 2% annually between 2026 and 2030. The 2024 IMO survey reminds us of a persistent gap. Only 5% of maritime students are women. And on a personal note, I really appreciate that we have women in our top speed this year. Only 1% of seafarers globally are female. By October, the IMO will consider adopting its net zero framework, setting shipping on course to achieve net zero emissions by 2050 through a global fuel standard and carbon pricing. And by 2026, the IMO will finalize for the safe and secure operation of autonomous ships, a development that could redefine what it means to work at sea. All of this tells us one thing. The maritime profession you are entering is not the same as the one that existed 20 years ago. It is not even the same as when I first stepped on board. It is faster, more digital, more complex, and yes, more demanding. My journey took me beyond the breach and into the halls of the United Nations. At 23, I was humbled to serve as the youngest IMO Goodwill Ambassador of the Philippines. I also had the honor of being part of the UN Division for Ocean Affairs and the Law of the Sea full of experts. But most recently, I am now working with the United Nations Global Compact with the generous support from the Lloyd's Register Foundation to establish the Ocean Centers Philippines, a place for safety and sustainability. And first, I am pleased to share that the Youth in Maritime Organization will conduct a model IMO similar to Model United Nations in the coming months, a simulation of the inner workings of the IMO Council and its meetings. Now, let me just hold your attention a little bit lower. It's just 5 times. What is my point? That your identity as a seafarer need not end at the gangway. You can be innovators, researchers, or advocates. The skills you gain at sea, discipline, resilience, problem solving, communication, intercultural awareness, are the same skills the world needs in the fight against climate change, plastic pollution, and social inequities. The maritime is at the edge of transformation, but it is also ripe with opportunities. It needs dreamers who dare, leaders who care, and young professionals like you who are willing to navigate uncharted waters. To our quality awardees, George Lee, Michelle, although I can't see them, Gabriel Princess, John Manuel, Ivan, Ralph, September, Andre, Danny, Michaela Grace, Prince, Eliza, Alice, Ivan, Paul, J.P., Christian, Michaela, and Kurt. Remember this. Success is not only measured by the medals on your chest or the plaques on your walls. It is measured by the person you become when no one is watching. Titles fade, but character endures. Recognition is fleeting, but the lives you touch and the seas you safeguard will ripple far beyond your own horizon. So ask yourselves, how will you write your own success story? Will it be about run, salary, or will it be about purpose, impact, and legacy? Friends, gentlemen, ladies, may you go forward with courage, wisdom, and a deep sense of responsibility, not only as future maritime leaders, but as stewards of our oceans and champions of humanity. Maraming salamat and congratulations for our outstanding maritime students and many friends and always inspired study. Secretary of the Department of Maritime based on proposals, they have
team daw, nakakapagod na. To those, I think some of us here attended National Seafarers Day in San Andres. It's very, hopefully, medyo it's successful event. And I came here right away kasi I needed to, Secretary informed me that this is a very inspirational event that the department should be here to witness. So Mr. Marvin Cullen Espaco, Mr. Alice Gamboa, Mr. Sam Bataglia, Mr. Sabino Manglikmo, I don't know if attorney generic is around, but hello to Attorney Morales, ED, our Executive Director, Victor De Rosario, Mr. Michael Esclavo, Ms. Marian Pastrana, Yvonne, and our host, and our maritime students and candidates and their families. Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, isang maganda at salamat na medyo maaraw na Sunday po sa ating lahat. On this occasion, we celebrate the achievements of the 10 outstanding maritime students of the Philippines for 2025. Looking at the present candidates, kanina, they made the parade earlier. I see that there are around 4 women in the list of our candidates, which is very inspiring because, as we all know, the maritime industry is a man's world, and I think the presence of women makes it more gender inclusive, and it's a very welcome development for the maritime industry. On stand here, the POMSB's continuing legacy of recognizing the country's most exceptional future maritime professionals is a reaffirmation of our shared responsibility to nurture, protect, and empower the next generation of Filipino seafarers. Since its inception, the POMSB has inspired excellence, leadership, and social responsibility among maritime students nationwide. Each awardee embodies the discipline, perseverance, excellence, and commitment that make the Filipino mariner truly world-class. They are the future officers and leaders who will carry the flag of our nation across oceans, while upholding the values of professionalism, compassion, and service. The Department of Migrant Workers recognizes the crucial role of government in ensuring that the dreams of these young maritime professionals are supported and protected. Guided by our mandate under Republic Act 11641, or the PMW Law, and the directive of the President, Ferdinand Marcos Jr., we continue to uphold the welfare, dignity, and rights of all Filipino seafarers from cadets preparing for shipboard training to officers commanding vessels in international waters, as well as protecting their families. Our efforts from strengthening the Magna Carta of Filipino seafarers to finalizing sea-based regulations and employment contracts are all anchored on a shared vision to secure a maritime sector where every Filipino seafarer and those aspiring to be one are provided the proper opportunities in order for them to strive with safety, fairness, and pride. To the maritime schools and training institutions, let's continue to mold our students not only into skilled professionals, but also into leaders of integrity and advocates of social responsibility. To our industry partners, let's open doors for opportunity that match the aspirations of our youth with decent and dignified work. To our POMSP nominees and awardees, your dedication, hard work, and sacrifice, as well as those of your families, do not go unnoticed. May this recognition be the beginning of a lifelong journey of service, leadership, and excellence. In the midst of geopolitical tensions and global uncertainties, be ready to steer with competence, compassion, and courage. May you ride the wings of opportunity, track the stars of integrity, and keep faith with the nation that calls on you to serve. Together, let's ensure that every Filipino maritime student, cadet, and Filipino seafarer feel the full support of the nation. Because in every voyage they take, they carry not only their own dreams, but also the hopes of their families and the pride of a grateful nation. Our congratulations to the awardees, the people in this room, and your Department of Migrant Workers and the other government agencies stand behind you to support your future voyages. So isang magandang linggo po at maraming salamat at mabuhay ang ating mga marinong Pilipino.
Thank you very much. That's all about moving forward. And now,
to ask Jerome Pampulina, sir, and Atty. Morales, Hiware, Marian Dalines, and Mr. Marvin Spada, chairperson of TOMSP Alumni Community. Nandito po si Mr. Sar Sabino Santuama Manimot. Good to see you again, sir. Parang tagal natin dito. And I also nandito rin po. Here's Miss Josephine Lee. Okay, good to see you. Okay. Captain Juan Antoine de la Torre. Miss Marianne Pastrana. Good to see you po. Mr. Aris Gamboa, founder of TOMSP, and Executive Director, Vic Del Rosario of DMW NNP, Dr. Jeffrey Kalambuhay, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, partners in the maritime sector, honored finalists,
Pinahirapan niyo po yung mga panel kahapon. Pagkagagaling po ninyo. Okay? Wala akong kahit walang kapigil. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. It is my honor and privilege to join you today on this year's 10 outstanding maritime students of the Philippines awarding ceremonies. This annual gathering is more than just a ceremony. It is a celebration of hope, perseverance, and resiliency, represented by the future of our maritime industry. Today, as we witness the recognition of our country's best and brightest maritime students, we also reaffirm our shared commitment to building a stronger and more resilient maritime sector. One that will not only sustain our global reputation as a top supplier of highly competent seafarers, but also contribute significantly to the advancement of safe, secure, and sustainable shipping. To this year's awardees, please accept my warmest congratulations. This recognition proves your discipline, determination, and unwavering dedication to your chosen path. We recognize that the seafaring profession is a difficult vocation. It demands strength of heart and mind, and most importantly, the character to survive and to live. By consistently achieving academically, exhibiting leadership skills, and being of sincere concern of your fellow cadets and communities, you have proved you are capable of accepting the challenges of becoming future officers, engineers, and leaders of international maritime fleet. This award is not only yours, it also belongs to your parents and families who have accompanied your path, to your schools and mentors who have taught you with wisdom and knowledge, and to your communities who proud themselves in your accomplishment. At the Marina, we believe that the future of the maritime sector is in your hands. That is why, pursuant to Republic Act 12021, or the Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers, Marina continues to enhance its role in promoting quality maritime education and training. We are committed to raising the standards of maritime education through strict monitoring, curriculum reforms, and continued alignment with international conventions such as CCW. We are likewise currently developing policies to expand opportunities for cadetship and onboard training so that every maritime student is not only knowledgeable but also industry ready. We also support programs that promote seafarers' welfare and safety, ensuring that Filipino seafarers remain at the forefront of global shipping while enjoying the protection of their rights. Moreover, we are conducting continued research in order to develop standards to address new competency requirements in line with the maritime industry's digital transformation and green shipping, equipping our seafarers to navigate the challenges of decarbonization, smart shipping, and the rapid technological changes shaping the industry. The seafaring profession is evolving. The ships you will board will be different from those of today. They will be more automated, more environmentally compliant, and more interconnected. Marina is preparing for this transformation, and we are preparing you to lead it. Let me reiterate too, that even with numerous challenges posed by the maritime career, it is equally present, it is equally present unlimited possibilities. The Philippines, as the world's largest source of seafarers, has the confidence of international seafarers and operators. This confidence is founded upon your predecessors' competence, resilience, and integrity. But this trust is not permanent. It must be sustained. All of you, as storm speed awardees and as future mariners, have the duty to continue the proud Filipino seafaring tradition. It is through your character, performance, and professionalism that this trust will be reaffirmed and reinforced in the coming decades. As you celebrate your success today, I urge you to remain grounded in your values and lead your vocation with humility, integrity, and discipline that will carry you in the long distance that lies ahead. Further, the maritime industry is constantly changing. Keep developing, evolving, and embracing innovation, because the sea only favors those who prepare for its uncertainty. Finally, seafaring is not just a job. It is a vocation. You do not just work for your family, but also for your country and the world maritime community. On behalf of Maritime, allow me to thank the organizers of Tomspeed, our partners in the maritime industry, and all the stakeholders who have made this program possible. Your tireless dedication ensures that the spotlight remains on the youth, our next wave of maritime leaders. To the judges, mentors, alumni, and sponsors, you have extended your time, wisdom, and resources to support these young achievers. For that, we are deeply grateful. Congratulations once again to all the finalists and awardees. Marina stands beside you as you embark on this noble voyage. Together, let us continue to ensure that the Philippines remains a maritime nation of pride, excellence, and service. Thank you, and mabuhay ang mga Pilipinong pari.
So sasabihin ang
Ayun, sir. So, magandang and maybe for my dear friend, you, and Molina, thank you, sir. And Sir Samuel Batalla, thank you. And thank you for being the judge. Just said, ayan, so he also mentioned it was so difficult to choose because of how great our 20 finalists are. Ayun. So he actually industry yesterday. So really excited for them as well. And of course, we recognizing the talent that is our maritime students. Of course, we have the and so so let me I, just let me go through this kasi this is a very important year for we really have to push for the support of the industry. That's why you're seeing a lot of logos there because it won't really be realized if not for all of these organizations helping us dito sa alumni community. So we are really grateful. So please bear with me as I go through my list. Ayan. So we also have looking for him and then to push through. Miss Mary, I don't know for this, the founder, siya po, bringing siya so we have got ayun, this is the yeah, so what community as the chairperson of the TUMSP alumni community. Or for us, our term of endearment is Tom's Pack. Hindi siya masyado maganda yung recall niya, but yeah, for us, it's okay. Yeah, for those who, ay sabi mo, community pa, ayun, kasi pagka isang pangit na letter
is more than an award ceremony. It is a revival. It is the culmination of a promise. A promise made by alumni to ensure that the life of this program would never be extinguished. A lot of people ask me this: why does TMST matter? Why did we, the alumni, feel such a profound duty to bring it back? Because we believe, now more than ever, that the Philippine maritime industry needs more than just competent professionals. It needs leaders of character. We all know what's happening in our country politics-wise, so we need people of character to step in. The mission of TMST has always been to contribute to a holistic and positive transformation of our industry by nurturing leaders who are not defined by just technical competence, but who are also emotionally intelligent, socially aware, and grounded of personal integrity. That is why when we took the helm, the alumni community, we knew this had to be more than just a search. It had to be a youth formation initiative. This year, we introduced the Sandayan Formation Program, meaning one voyage. It was a 3-day journey where we treated each finalist as a person, not merely an achiever. And through this shared voyage, we saw we witnessed their and their unwavering integrity. This brings me to our 20 finalists. In a few hours, we will. But I want to be clear. Whatever the results may be, all 20 of you are already winners. So yeah, no, actually I tried to practice this speech like 5 times because when I tried it the first time, it just brings me tears. Kasi I had why do we really need to reduce the number to 20, and especially given the 3-day formation program when we met there, it was really an eye-opening stories po nila, and the stories of grit and resilience up until they are here today with those recognitions and achievements. So for me, they are my top 10. All of them, 20, hindi man siya nagmamahal. The math is not mathing, but these 20 finalists are my top 10. So your presence here today, your powerful need to recognize this brilliance. And of course, this program will not be simple. And now, generations to come. And seeing how big and high I came to a realization, it has grown into something bigger than me, bigger than my fellow officers and alumni, bigger than Sir Alice. It is a movement, a shared commitment to the future of our maritime industry. This revival behind it. So to my fellow alumni, the facilitators and volunteers who were you are proof that the spirit of thought endures to our you did not just support an event, you invested in the future leaders of the global maritime workforce. In conferences and fora, we all hear that we are losing the interest of many young kids to take this career. And maybe this way we can invite them again. We invite great talent to come here and be part of the country that we call and that we love maritime. Today we don't just award, we showcase beacons of hope and excellence who will inspire to look and answer its call. Thank you. Congratulations to all.
much, Sir Maritime. Ang pinaka- Thank you very much for your message. Welcome. Next, but what I can say is, he is the most approachable president the Philippine Association of Maritime Institutions or
To our distinguished guests, partners in government and in the private sector, organizers, this event, Tomsky alumni, the representatives of the different schools, faculty, parents, and the top 20 finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, countrymen, a pleasant good afternoon. Allow me first to congratulate the organizers of the Tomsky event, headed by my good friend Margaret here. And of course, equally, I would also like to congratulate the 20 finalists. Your courage, ladies and gentlemen, cadets, has also inspired yours truly. When Martin came to me some time ago and opened up the revival of the Tomsky, and he gave me a good proposal, I agreed and approved without thinking that this should continue. Despite even without approval from the Board of Trustees of Bali, I said, let's do this. And after that expensive lunch, told me that a couple of 2 days, and sir, everything is okay, we are proceeding, everything's a go. And I told him, just let me know how I can help, how our association can help. Not telling him that at that time, I still did not get the approval of my board. So I had to invite Marvin to Tagaytay. Marvin, you need to make a presentation, even a short presentation, so that the board of PAN can support you 100%, and which he did. And your efforts, sir, and your efforts of your group has not only made this a success, but it has also inculcated the grit, the determination of your group. So palakpakan po rin natin po sila. And for the 20 finalists, I know that you have represented your schools with pride. You stand for the values that you also represent. But you have not only shown how the schools have prepared you, but you have also shown the industry how education has evolved. Education has grown beyond the classroom. It has moved on from the pencil and pen or the multiple choice questions. Those are not longer an effective pedagogy of our youth, of our learners now. That's why if you would see that these 5 ladies and gentlemen had more grit, had more courage, because of the pedagogies that they had been employing ever since. To cope up with the changes of education is already manifesting with all 10 of them, for all 20 of them. And from the association, we have seen this not a competition of schools, but it is also an opportunity for the industry to see that there is only not that there are several schools that provide quality education and should not be concentrated to 1 or 2 schools. But the view, the perspective should be seen for all 82 MHEIs. And these five cadets have demonstrated this. So thank you from our association. Thank you for all of your efforts. Actually, you have made my work easier now because you have shown the industry that since education is evolving, so is also your school, and together with family, we will continue with all our efforts to keep pace with the changes of not only the international standards, but of course of education. Before I leave or end this speech of mine, I would like to leave a quote with you. And this is a quote or a family motto of ours for the Corona family. And I would like to share this with all of you, and of course with all listening this afternoon. And it goes something like this. Fortuna facet fortibus. Fortune favors the brave. This 20 candidates has demonstrated not only courage, boldness, or braveness, but they have also demonstrated that they too have the chance and equal chance to stand up and choose their own spot under the light and under the sun to push this maritime industry not only where it is right now, but to push the maritime industry where Philippines is leading this industry. With this, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Congratulations to Tom Spee. Congratulations to 20. Like Sir Martin, lahat po kayo, winner na. Maraming
Congratulations. Yung sa Dumanes, this one is an art. It's an art. So, Grabe, ang yaman ng CAC. Diba? Susunod. Gotcha! So, bakit naman ba ako? Like, you know, is Christian. That's the one there. It's the one. Yes. So sit down. And 6 p.m. Here we go. We will. To join. And also. Answer. Okay. So. So. And now we say your part of the place. Again, congratulations.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's really such an honor to be here on stage. And honestly, when I was my proposal, and basically, this turning it into egg bricks. So why does this proposal resonate with me? As someone who actually lives in Laguna, I grew up in the town of Santa Cruz, Laguna. There's a certain area in this town where it's connected to Laguna de Bay. And I've noticed recently with the typhoons, when there's bad weather, when it rains so heavy and strong, it always floods in a certain area. And I always actually take this route where I have to and it's about everywhere. So when I decided to do this problem, this issue, because I believe I wanted my proposal to be something personal, something that can actually help the community I live by. So in this proposal, it's just very easy and simple. You just have to collect waste in this certain area, the coast, near this in Santa Cruz Laguna. And aside from just like cleaning it up, I decided to turn it into something useful. And that's where eco-bricks will come into the picture. Now, eco-bricks, what is an eco-brick? An eco-brick is basically, you use empty bottles, plastic bottles, let's say a 1.5 soft drink empty bottle. Inside it, we're going to fill it up with non-recyclable plastic waste, such as junk foods right after eating it, right? And where do we get this plastic waste? Well, it's from the area where we're going to do the cleanup drive. Now, once we collected those trash, those plastic, we're going to like dry it up, shred it, and fill the eco bricks. And fill it with the and that's an eco brick already. Now, so it's like community and Santa Cruz. So this eco bricks, once we have made targeted amount, we can actually donate it to barangays. And actually, the certain target people that I wanted to give second bricks are public schools, because I noticed there are certain schools in Santa Cruz that actually utilizes eco bricks. So I wondered, why not help them in a way that we can actually provide eco bricks? So basically that's the that's all I want. Thank you.
So, my is here. So, This is, so here's the so, here we go. The first one is Mr. Thank you very much. So,
Hi, good afternoon, all. From Spider-Man, my experiences in corporation. We selected two cadets for sponsorship as part of their commitment to supporting the next generation of maritime professionals. These cadets were chosen based on their qualification, potential, and dedication to pursuing a career in the maritime industry. On behalf of Spiral Maritime Services, we're excited to have you on board. Thank you.
so, here we go. So, so, the
Thank you very much. Alam mo, kaninong papunta kami dito, whereas yesterday I was asking, do we have cadets who doesn't have any deployment during the interview? Sabi sa akin ay wala na yata. Pero we're fortunate that we have you. And of course, may mga iba pang mga kadete na kailangan nila ng deployment. So, Leadership for Philippines and ICDC are willing to accommodate the remaining cadets who doesn't have any deployment. Just to add, 11 years ago, 14 years ago, we have one of the 10 outstanding part-time students of the Philippines, Sagari Ganyan. It's 14 years ago. We see the need for more passionate maritime students and professionals. sure to future-proof our Filipino seafarers. It's been a thought for so many years already. And then we are also collaborating with the governments and private sectors like FastCat, Marina, DMW. But of course, there's always a challenge. It's not at Marina, it's the responsibility of not only the policymakers or the private sector, but also the Filipino seafarers. So we see that the leader is a good coach. So even though sabi natin nauhuli tayo ng technology, if we have good leaders and good coach on board, we will ensure that the Filipinos seafarers will be future-proof. And with the young gentlemen and women here, we will know that our Filipino seafarers will be the preferred choice. Thank you very much.
Kaya actually, kaya mga pagpapasyon ko ng mga specific sa sabi. Thank you very much.
Hello. So Marvin, thank you for speaking the meetings earlier. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Standing here right in front of you feels like standing on the shoulders of giants. Right? And it's amazing this awareness of Thomas P. It's a privilege to be here, because remembering back during my cadet days, I was never this close to a top 10 student. I've been at the top 10 on another days, but thank you. Engineers, I mean, you are one of the 10 outstanding maritime students of the Philippines. It's only a question of when, right? You won't be part of the 10 outstanding maritime students of the Philippines if you're not going to reach that level. So, my question here is that actually on my way here to Manila, yes, to come here, and the question, I saw these YouTube shorts, about even yeah, hindi mo siya informal. So, stage number 2 is stage 3 is preparing. Stage 1, definitely you want, and provided what's happening, what will be your return? I'm 45 years old right now, and 15 good years in this industry. Yes, there's 15 good years. And kagaya din sinabi Sir Sam kanina, the market is
So the question is, what will you do to retire? Right? I mean, if you're the secretary captain, chief engineer, maybe I'm the president. You know. But with change in the industry, how can you be a part of it? How can you, at least area, the future, what can you do? Right? The story for the same question, 100 years from also. So, I'm not going to make this long. I'm just going to give if I wonder on it, can do something about what second, be trailblazers. No, kagaya sinabi sa akin na trailblazer, fortune favors the bold. Right? SAS ka pala sir. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Ted. Yes. So, Pascal, yeah. Sabi ko sa'yo, hindi mo artist. Here we go, last na to
It's not you. I really said today is thank you. So, no energy namin. Sige, wala energy na. Shipping. Ako, shipping mo. Nasa kami sa pagbubuhay. So, At isa po,